Hey y'all, it's Azaria Blaze, model designer, published author. We are here with industry's most wanted, checking in on the podcast. We're about to chop it up about this book. I hope y'all ready.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Boom. Listen, I got a beautiful, she just gives me chills. She's so dope. Shout out to Azaria Blaze. How you doing, my love?
I'm doing amazing. How are you, Miss Tampa?
Man, I'm doing good. You came through this morning, her smile, literally lit up the room. She's radiating. She had an aura about herself. I'm big on people's energy, and you came in here with such beautiful energy. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. I know you have a lot going on. So this is what I need you to do, my sis. Go ahead and break it down, everything that you got going on.
Ooh, okay. So for starters, we are a model. Okay, so we got a lot of shows coming up. We got the Faces of Fashion coming up September 16th. Come see me on that runway. Okay, I am a designer as well. We have some collections coming up. Fall winter collection coming up. Wait for that. I am a published author. I published The Model Life. It is out now on Amazon. You can order from Barnes & Nobles as well. And we're about to be doing some really great things.
Absolutely. I love the fact that you have multiple things going on. One thing that I always talk about is how important it is to have multiple hustles. We can't just do one thing. So we're going to dive into everything that you got going on. First, tell us, where you're from. Where were you born?
I was actually born in Brooklyn, New York. Yes, I am a native New Yorker. I lived there for a long while, and then I moved down here. So I'm like a half northern, half southern hospitality vibe going on right now.
I love it. My business partner is from Brooklyn. You know, shout out to Shaw Cypher. He's an artist / radio personality, from Brooklyn. And, a lot of people don't know, but I got my radio start in New York. Shout out to DJ Clue, who was the first one to give me my shot at radio 12 years ago. So shout out, I got a lot of love for up top for the NY. She is truly New York, Brooklyn to heart. As soon as you said that, that's what I'm talking about. What brought you to Atlanta?
So we just really needed a better start. We needed a better life. We needed some more resources. We needed a whole new situation. We needed a fresh, clean slate. And so that just felt like the way to go at the time. That's really the best way for me to put it. It just felt right.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with that. We need change in our life. And oftentimes that comes with relocating. And like you said, starting fresh, clean slate, brand new opportunities, all that. Growing up in Brooklyn, what was it like for you?
Man, it was something. New Yorks are fun. New Yorks are really fun. The summers are really incredible. They're really active. The winters are super cold, lots of snow, but it's really fun. And I have 6 siblings.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, so I never really needed that many friends. We were always together, partying, sleeping in the same room, super close. We just loved each other so much. So I was I grew up with my best friends, and then we just kind of stayed close as we got older. So it's been amazing. New York was so fun. I recently got to go back for Fashion Week as an adult, so that was amazing.
Yes.
That was so amazing.
That is awesome.
Yes.
And I love the fact that you're so close with your siblings. Are you still very close with them?
Yes, absolutely. We got the family group chat popping. We make sure we do the family FaceTimes. We are still super close. A lot of us still kind of live together and, do our little thing. We're just trying to build and grow together. So yes, we are super close.
Amazing. Again, taking it back to your childhood, was there something that you aspired to do before becoming a model, before becoming an author and everything that you have going on?
The only other thing I ever wanted to do besides those 3 things was be a teacher.
Okay. What subject?
It doesn't even matter. Art or math. I was always really good at math, and I love to paint. So I'm like, okay, maybe I could be an art teacher, but I was never passionate about it like I was for those 3 things. I was making clothes, cutting up my mom's stuff since I was younger. I was always writing in my books, reading my books. Modeling is actually very new for me, but those 2, writing and designing, has been the go-to since I was a kid.
And those are absolutely forms of art as well. Not everybody could sit down and write a full book, let alone have it published.
Right.
That takes a lot. It takes a lot. And I definitely commend you for that, because a lot of people don't like to write. I went through a period where I didn't like it. Now I'm getting back into where I'm loving it, and I write articles and get them published and stuff like that.
Love that.
About what age did you start writing?
I was always a journaler. I was always a journaler. Like, I would write in my journal a lot. I would have to say maybe like 10.
Okay, so you started fairly young.
Yes.
So
I like to write.
Were you journaling at that time? Is that what you were doing at the age of 10?
Mostly journal entries like, Dear Diary. I was definitely one of those. Dear Diary, today was a mess. Mom is doing too much.
Yeah.
Sisters are doing too much. School is a mess. I was bored, like that type of thing. And then I was like, wait, like anything I want can happen when I write. Like, oh, that boy didn't talk to me today? Well, guess what? He did in my story.
I know that's right.
Oh, he doesn't like me? But guess what? We're married in my story. So I moved from journaling to more like just like taking my real life experiences and dramatizing them.
Yeah.
So that's really what I did with Publish, like taking my real life experience as a model, as a designer, and just kind of dramatizing it. But those things, a lot of those things really did happen. Just the people aren't real.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think what's so important about journaling, and I talk to a lot of these even young men about how important it is, because we go through stuff in life. You know what I'm saying? You know, we go through trials, we may have anxiety, and journaling is allowing us to get it off our heart, out of our head, and put it in a safe space in your journal. Because if we keep it inside, you know what happens, you know, mental health is real.
It is. And you just explode because you just got all this stuff bottled up. But like journaling, you get to go back. You get to see your goals, like that you've actually reached some of the things that you wrote about last year. So it's really cool. You get to see new headspaces you're in. Like, you get to see the type of people you like, ugh, I didn't even know who I was when I liked you. So yeah, it's good. I love it. I really love it.
Absolutely. So that started at a very young age. What about modeling? You said that's fairly new for you.
Modeling is fairly new. Actually, my sister, shout out to Alexis, my sister is a model first. So she did the really big modeling thing. She did in New York. She's done so many great things. And then I kind of got into it when we went to college together because they were doing the fashion show. So I'm like, okay, like I'll try it out. So I was terrible at it when I did it in college, but I stopped because I was just kind of like, I love to design clothes, so maybe I shouldn't spend so much time modeling. So I kind of stopped. I'm like, maybe this is not for me. I don't like the beauty standards. I don't feel like I should have to do this, and that to be a model. So I needed a minute to like wrap my brain around it. So I didn't have locks either. And then I locked my hair and I went through this like mental health journey. And then I really started modeling again, probably for the past like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I've been like on a very, very tunnel vision model journey. And it's been absolutely incredible.
That is amazing.
So yeah.
Because you are like just naturally beautiful. You don't need all the extras, like clean face, like y'all, she is a vibe. Like her skin is so radiant and popping and all that. Like, so with that being said, you know, is that, like you said, is that something you really had to get used to at certain, you know, shows or whatever you're doing? They want your makeup to look a certain way, hair to look a certain way.
It is still something I'm getting used to, honestly, because I've never been a big makeup girly. So I'm like doing my makeup for events and stuff. And I'm like, I'm doing makeup? Like, I'm about to do stuff? Like, okay. So, yeah, I love modeling because it's not even modeling for me. It's more like a confidence journey.
Yes.
Like, you get to test, like, how you really feel about yourself through these experiences. Like, I have to really tell myself they didn't pick me because I'm ugly. They picked me because they were going for a different look. And that's fine because she's beautiful, too.
Yes.
So, it's like, it really tests your faith in yourself to be a model because you have to just be yourself in order to win. So
100%. Absolutely. And every young lady out there, all of you are beautiful, just different in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, maybe they're going for a look for somebody who's a plus size model, or maybe they're going for someone who's a little bit darker or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it has nothing to do with you personally, but I could see in the beginning stage, you might think, well, why didn't I get picked for that? You know,
right? You're like, I could do that. I could spin. I could wear heels. She not even, and it's like, it's a comparison contest when it shouldn't be, but those type of things will let you know who you are. Like, oh, like I get jealous. Like, oh, like maybe I need to step up my confidence game because why does her winning make me feel some type of way? Because that doesn't mean I'm a loser because she won. Yeah. She just won that time and I'm going to win next time. So yeah, I love modeling for that aspect because it gives you, it's like a reality check.
Absolutely. Let's dive into that a little bit more, what you just said. You know, oftentimes we do as women and probably men too, get a little jealous or a little bit of, well, why them and not me? How do you overcome that?
you got to know who you are before the day even starts.
Yes.
You just kind of got to know who you are before you even get to this casting, before you even get to this show. You have to just know, like, regardless, I'm good. Regardless, I'm still just as beautiful as I was yesterday.
Yes.
Like, it's how you start before you even get there.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you get there like, oh, I'm the one, I'm this and that, and you're going to get humbled and you're going to be really sad about it. So I feel like as long as you're like, regardless of if I make it or don't make it, that doesn't mean I'm any less than what I was yesterday. And you start like that. That way, it doesn't even matter what happens then. You know, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I journal in the morning, and I've actually bought a 3-minute journal book. It's about positivity.
Love that.
And every morning when I get up, the first thing I do is I have to write 3 positive affirmations in there.
I love that.
And then I have to write also what my goals are for the day.
Okay.
And then I end the day with the same thing, because I read that how you end your day and what's in your mind, can you wake up with that, really?
That's true.
It's in your subconscious while you sleep.
That's true.
So we have to, again, pour our emotions out. Absolutely. Like you
do.
said, know who we are. Period.
That's what it takes to be a model. Are you you? You know how to be you, then you're going to be good.
Also, taking it back to your childhood, I heard you say you know, you was cutting up mom's clothes and, you know, first of all, how did mom feel about that?
She was not excited.
She's like, that was my good sweater. Come on.
It was more like her bed sheets, right?
Oh, okay.
Because in my mind, I'm like, this is a piece of fabric.
It's a piece of fabric,
This
yes.
is a piece of fabric. But she's like, that's my stuff. But in my mind, I'm like, this could be a dress, a long dress with some slits and so this. So at first she was like, you're messing up my good stuff. But when she saw what I was making, she was like, wait, you're actually really good at this. So it kind of, I'm really glad I did that though, because I feel like it made her realize like how serious I was about making clothes. Like, I'm not playing with you. I need to go to the fabric store. Like, this is serious. Or I'm gonna use whatever I see and get it popping. So I think that really like made her realize like I'm not playing. I'm for real.
Absolutely. And I think oftentimes parents they'll accept that, because you know what? You could be out you could be running the streets, staying out, not coming home. She'd be worried about you. She'd rather see you tearing up them sheets and making something beautiful out of them than being out there.
I didn't have a sewing machine. I hot glued it all together. It was a mess.
That was just going to be my next question. If you had a... She said I hot glued it together.
It was a mess. It was falling apart. You could see the glue. It was terrible.
Get it done by any means. She said, I don't have a sewing machine, but we gonna make this happen.
This dress. I had nowhere to go. I was like in high school with just two slit dress with a choker. It was a mess.
That is so funny. So did you eventually get a sewing machine?
I did. I got my sewing machine and I started practicing, and then I did my first fashion show.
Wow.
And yeah, it was really cool, but it also made me realize how much work I needed to do.
Yes.
Like, I need to really learn how to do this for real. If I'm going to be trying to showcase and I want people to buy my stuff, like, I need to learn the quality and not just, oh, I know how to sew, but really get down to the construction of what it takes to put pieces together.
Yeah, get down to the nitty gritty of it. When you got that sewing machine, what was the first thing that you made?
What was the first thing that I made? I was doing more like ripping up my old clothes and making them into new clothes.
Okay.
Which is still what I do now, but that was mostly what I was doing at first. Like, my t-shirts were dresses. That was my main thing at first. T-shirts, dresses. That was my first thing, is turning all my t-shirts into dresses.
That is dope.
Yeah, they were real skimpy, but they were cute.
Right. Well, you know, you cute, so you could pull it off. You know what I'm saying? What have you elevated into? What are you making now?
Okay, so now my t-shirts are pants. Okay, so we do the t-shirt pants, and then I like to do jackets. So now I can make things from scratch. So I'm really proud about that. I can make my own patterns. I print my patterns sometimes, put them together myself, and then do it like that. But I do jackets. I love to do jackets. I love to do pants. I just made myself a fur skirt last night for this event.
Oh,
yeah. So I'm really pushing my boundaries lately. I'm gonna get into corset making.
Nice.
Learn how to drape. So yeah.
That is amazing. Are you currently taking custom orders?
It depends on who you are.
Who you are, and maybe what it is that they're requesting from you.
And if you know for a fact what you want. Because that is really the kicker right there. A lot of people are like, oh, I want you to make me something, but they don't know what they want. Right. And then I make it, and then you hate it. And we're not doing that.
Right, because your vision is different than theirs.
And the way I see things, I might like it, but you might not like raw edges. You might like yours clean, and I like mine's raw, you know? So it's like, You have to know what you want.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of chilling on the customs right now because I just want to make what I want to make.
Right. Unless they can come with a super reference of, you know, hey, this is what I want, but I want it maybe in a different color.
Yes.
What about men? Do you ever do any fashion designing for men?
I do actually. And I like to design clothes for men because they're a little bit more simple than women.
Yeah.
And they are more simple than women, but that's also kind of what I don't like, you know, at the same time. Because it's like, I want to use all these colors. I want to use this, but it's so tricky with men. So I'm still trying to find my designer voice when it comes to men's fashion, but we're getting there. I'm doing some sweatpants for the fall, so we'll see how that goes.
Love it. Yeah, men like them sweatpants in the fall. You know what I'm saying?
So
Most definitely. So when did you decide that you were going to take all the knowledge you had, everything that you've had going on, and write this book?
Well, really, I never even thought that.
Okay.
This was actually Mark's idea. He came to me, he was like, I have this really great idea, and I want to put it together for you, and I want us to work on it together. So that's what we did. We started, I read the whole like summary and everything he wanted to do, and then we just started, you know, breaking it down from there. So we came up with these characters, we came up with these storylines, and I pulled some storylines from my life and just kind of merged it together with these characters to bring the story to life. But yeah, I basically didn't even know I had so much to say until he brought the idea. So I'm really excited that he did.
Absolutely, because it looks like it's a good amount of content in there.
It is.
So it's called Publish the Model Life. When people dive in and start reading, and obviously we don't want to give them too much because we want to encourage them to go purchase the book.
Yes, please.
Go buy it. First, where is it available?
It is available on Amazon.
Nice.
You can order it from Barnes & Noble. The link is in my bio. We also have a website. The website is publishmodels.net. We are on Instagram, publishmodelstml. You can come find me. That's always the best way. Get you a signed copy. Just come see me.
Yes.
Get you a signed copy. I'm going to put Azaria real cute. And you can get you a hard copy.
I love
Yes.
it. I love it. So, you know, again, without giving them too much because we want them to purchase it, give us an overview. When they dive into reading this novel, what are they going to experience?
Okay, so when you get into publish, for one, you're gonna have so many emotions because it's giving roller coaster vibes.
Yeah.
And number two, there's gonna be so many characters to relate to. So it's like if you don't resonate with this character, you bet there's gonna be one that you resonate with throughout the story because there's so many different characters and so many different stories that end up merging together at the end. So it's like she's telling her story, he's telling his story, she's telling her story, and then they meet up together at the end. So that's kind of how we did that. But it's definitely a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Once you get through that first chapter, we already fighting, we already like in tears. So it's like as soon as you start, you're in for a ride.
I love that because that's what's going to keep people engaged. Even if it's somebody's not necessarily a lover of reading books, when you have that type of emotion in there, like you said, that roller coaster, it's going to grab them and pull them in so where they're not going to want to put the book down. Any thoughts of making a film out of it?
Absolutely. Honestly, I feel like we're pushing the book right now, but we're so in like the beginner stages of trying to figure out like which way we really want to go because we have so many ideas. We could do show, we could do movie, we could do play, we could do this, we could do that. So we're really trying to figure out the best way to bring it to life as a visual because it may not be a movie. We might need to do a series or we might need to bring it to life and do a play. So we're going to figure out the best way to do this visual and bring it to you guys.
I think a series would be amazing because if you think about now, like on a lot of the Stars and Hulu and Peacock, they're being dominated by series.
They are.
You know, and I love that because oftentimes an hour and a half movie is not enough for me.
It's not.
I want to keep going and really dive into that character.
And I feel like a lot of people watch TV nowadays, like when they're trying to decompress, that's their alone time. So it's easier to catch a vibe with like a series because you got this episode and now I can come back and watch this episode. A movie is like, I don't want to commit. I'm hanging out with my friends. We're about to do something real quick. But a series is like, we're getting into it. Like it's Wednesday. I want to sit down and eat my food. I'm about to pull up publish.
Yes. Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait. All I ask is let me get a little voiceover roll in there somewhere.
I got you. No, we can actually
put that on your notepad. You heard it. You know what I'm saying? No, that is amazing. So the book is out on Amazon. If they want to pull up on you and get a signed copy, do you have like a designated area that you meet them? Because obviously you're not bringing them to your home. Like, let's talk about that a little bit.
It honestly depends. Okay, so here's what we're actually doing. We are having a book signing. So I'm going to talk to y'all. I'm going to talk to my phone. We are having a book signing on September 23rd at Lit Diaries. So on September 23rd, you can come see us live and direct. get a good hard copy of the book with the signature. Come talk to me about it. Ask me some questions. You know what I'm saying? Come vibe with me. Just come hang out. Come get you a book. We got some fashion shows coming up. You get a book, a part of ticket sales. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities to get your hands on a hard copy. If you're anything like me, I like to hold my book. I like to be.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I like to do it like that. So, and if you're like electronic, it's online too. But if you like to hold your book, sit down, go to the park and read, September 23rd, come see me.
Yes.
Lit Diaries.
Absolutely. Where is that located at?
It's going to be in Atlanta. Lit Diaries is in Atlanta. So it's kind of like city area, if I'm not mistaken. But it's in Atlanta.
Okay.
And it's going to be super, super dope. There's going to be more information on the Instagram page, Published Models TML, Azaria Blaze. I'm going to have more information, but I know for a fact, September 23rd, Lit Diaries, hard copy, signed, come talk to me.
Do you have a time set already?
I believe we do, but I don't remember.
Okay, that's okay. They just got to make sure they follow the Instagram.
I believe it's like at noon, right? 3 to 5.
3 to 5.
We just got word from my business partner. September 23rd, Lit Diaries, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. If you come at 5:02, and I'm just playing. But 3 to 5, come see us.
So let's talk about that. Your business partner, he's co-author with you on that.
Yes.
What was that experience like writing this novel and having him help you with it?
It was actually really, 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 really dope.
Yeah.
For one, because I feel like he has so many amazing ideas, and I'm good at writing. So it's like I take those amazing ideas and just flourish them into words, so it works, because I don't want to have to think too hard sometimes.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I don't know how to do that. So he does some of the thinking, and then I just expand, and it's perfect. And it's like, do you like that? No, I don't really like that. Or you missed a step. You said this in the earlier chapters. Maybe we should go back and do it like that. So he's really like the extra set of eyes that I really was needing a lot. Like a lot of those details, like, you didn't say that in the beginning. You got to go back and say that. Or you said that was his daddy, not his mama, so you got to go back and fix that. So it was really, really dope. There was no like clashing on ideas. I feel like we just knew like which way we really wanted to go with it. And he's patient, so that was nice.
Yes, that matters.
Yes.
Having patience, especially because yes. A lot of men don't understand that. No shade, fellas, but they don't understand.
Be crazy. Sorry.
Right. We are emotional creatures, you guys. Like at any age, we're just emotional, so deal with it. Is this going to be first of many?
This is going to be first of many. Actually, this book is really like a foundation kind of book. Like, we want you guys to get to know our characters. We want you to know what they've been through. We want you to know what they're about to go through, who they know, what they got going on, because these next books will really get into like the nitty gritty of their journey for real. So, and how they all start to intertwine and get to know each other. So it's going to really get real good after this one. But you got to know who we talking about.
Right.
So you got to read the first one.
Yeah, you got to start from the beginning.
You got to start from the beginning so you can know who we talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Any thoughts of ever writing books about other subjects or topics? And if so, any that you care to share with us? Come on, sis.
Actually, yes. Yes. I am actually planning to publish a giant book of short stories.
Okay.
So that would just be a giant book of stories that I put together just over my years of writing.
I love it.
I'm going to put it all in one book and let you guys take a grab at my mind. I really want to write a murder mystery. It sounds really scary, though, because I'm like, I don't kill people.
I'm a crime junkie.
Me too. I love true crime.
Me too.
I don't know. I feel like I want to like binge watch some true crime and like come up with something. I don't know.
I definitely do.
Yeah.
Do you have a Peacock, the channel Peacock?
I do have Peacock.
They've got, girl, when I tell you they got so many different series on there.
Ooh.
I'm watching Homicide for the holidays right now.
Okay. I got to go see that.
I love watching them because, you know, some of them are, you know, they have actual footage and of course some of it's reenactment, but I love that stuff because to me, it, you know, not only is it intriguing, the way people's mind thinks, but it also puts me on game. You know, like as a woman, we really have to have our head on a swivel.
We really do. And you get comfortable sometimes. Like you're grateful for your life, but I feel like when you just have, you get comfortable.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people who don't have, and they're going through this crazy stuff. So I like true crime because it reminds me of like, people can be really wicked.
Yes.
You gotta make sure you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
You're not talking to somebody who look like a diamond, but they really trying to take you out. So,
that's absolute facts. Absolutely. On the modeling side, what do you have coming up?
So we got a show coming up, Faces of Fashion, High Museum of Art, September 16th. So that's actually this weekend.
I love that place.
Yes. Yeah. So we got a show coming up this weekend. More information on that. And then what else do I have coming up? I'm doing my own fashion show actually for Publish for the book. So that's October. I'm going to need some models. Call me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, that's big.
And then something else. Oh, I'm going to Paris with the designer in March.
Wow. Okay, I'm packing my bags. I'm coming too. Tuck me in the bag. I'm coming.
Paris. Okay.
Wow.
So, yes.
Wow, that is amazing.
Thank you.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
That's goals right there. So are you doing a fashion show out there as well?
In Paris? Yes. I'm actually going to be modeling in Paris though. So I'm going with the designer. They're going to have us our rooms and everything taken care of. And I just think it's going to be amazing. As a black model, a black girl in Paris, and I've been taking modeling super seriously for only the past 2 years. So to just see it like propel so nicely like that is really dreams coming true in front of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
To make it to Paris, like that's big goals. And, you know, like you said, you're still fairly new in with it and you're already getting booked to go to Paris. That's amazing. But that to me speaks so much more than just your looks, because you're beautiful on the outside, but it also speaks, you know, you as a person on the inside.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. So when it comes to the modeling aspect, you know, I know you do fashion shows. Are you open to doing other types of modeling, maybe whether for magazines or maybe get booked for a video shoot, stuff like that? Is that something you're interested in doing?
You know what? It kind of is. I like to be in front of the camera. So I think a video shoot would be super dope. But I want it to be like super like clean and like very like, if we're going to be sexy, like it just got to be like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like classy.
Classy.
Yes. Like upscale. Like really, I want to be the lover girl. Yeah. I want to be the love interest. Like you got me in your car with the top down, my hair blowing. I'm not going to be twerking, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be the one with the shopping bags. You my baby, you singing to me. I'm fake crying. That's me.
She just wrote out the whole, she just did the video treatment for you guys. Okay. Slick, she don't want no shoot 'em up, bang, bang, none of that stuff, like super classy. And like, I see you in that type of role, 100%.
I want to do the donuts with you in the car. I don't want to be, you know, I want to be cute.
That is so funny. Yes. If people are interested in booking you, whether it be for a fashion show or potentially for that classy video shoot or maybe a magazine, what's the best way for them to book you?
Instagram right now is the best way. That's just where a lot of brands just like take hold of me. That is like my digital portfolio right now. So Azaria Blaze on Instagram is the best way to book me for stuff. I like personal conversation. I feel like just going to a website and click is a little too impersonal. Like come chat with me, tell me what's going on, talk to me about it, and I would love to. We could talk rates. And if I like the idea, I may just do it on a whim just because I want to do it. So we'll see. Definitely hit me up on Instagram and actually talk to me like a real human being though.
Yes, please. When you contact her and you get in that DM, please come professionally.
Yes, please.
Like as a woman, and I can speak on this, something that we cannot stand is when you jump on our DM with that unprofessional. She knows she's beautiful. You don't have to start off the conversation, hey, beautiful. She knows she's beautiful. Get to the business.
Get to the business.
Like, bruh, these, no shade, but some of these fellas be,
it's appreciated though, because some people don't even start with that.
Right.
They just be, how much for this? Like,
yes.
Actually, zero, because I didn't want to work with you because that was crazy. Good morning.
Yes. Greet me.
Yes. Greet me. Actually, that's not even for men only, because a lot of y'all be in my DMs kind of wilding a little bit. Yeah. Can y'all say hey to me first? I'm sensitive.
Common courtesy,
say hey to me first.
Manners, use your manners, okay?
Yes, please.
I'm big on that too. If someone just dumps a message, I'll write back good morning with a bunch of dots behind it to let them know you skipped over there, bro. Like
and she being nice, because I don't even write back. That thing gonna say read at 1:02 p.m. and that's it.
And then crickets after that. So you've got several things coming up for modeling. You've got the book release coming up on September 23rd. Tell them the location one more time.
Lit Diaries in the city. If you look up Lit Diaries, you will find an exact address, but you can also get that from me on Instagram. But we're going to be at Lit Diaries in the city, September 23rd, 3 to 5 p.m. Come see us. Get you a book. I'm going to sign it. We could talk. Y'all better talk to me.
I know that's right.
Come talk to me. Come talk to me about this book. Come get it signed. Let's chop it up. Maybe we can get a drink. I don't even care. Let's do it.
I know that's right. Absolutely. I'm going to hold it up to this camera one more time here because I want to make
Yes.
sure they see. Yeah. Oh, it looks nice and crispy. It looks good on there.
Ooh,
Yes. Absolutely. So Amazon, it's available. And then you said that there's like a Kindled version or something like that
Yes,
as
on
well?
Amazon you can get like the little digital version, or you can order it and get the hard copy. Or like come see us at Lit Diaries and get you a signed hard copy too.
Absolutely. That is amazing. Are you open to collabing? This might be too premature to say, but are you open to collabing with other authors in the future?
Actually, yes, I am. There is one author actually I want to collaborate with because he does a lot of sci-fi. So
Okay.
I want to do some sci-fi. So maybe we can come out with some stuff. But yes, I am open to collabing with some authors. If you got any good ideas, anything you want to write, come see me. There are some people that I'm collabing with coming up though soon. We've been talking. Can't tell y'all too much, but we're gonna have some stuff outside of Publish coming up soon.
And also on the fashion design side, are you open to collabing with other fashion designers?
Actually, yes, but that will be more like next year because
Okay.
my studio is full of fabric that needs to leave. So I can't start nothing new until we clear out what's going on over there. So if you see a bunch of random new clothes, it's because I made it. I have to. It's crazy over there. And then next year, I want to start doing some major collabs next year once I clear out my inventory.
I love it. I love everything you have going on. Like
Thank
most definitely.
you.
Obviously, I'm not going to ask your age, but I know you're young.
Oh, look, I'm 27.
Really? 27 is so young, but I would have put you at like 22.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really why I wanted to tell you because a lot of people have been telling me that. Like, I still look 22. I love that for
You
us.
do.
I love
You
it.
do. And it's because you take care of yourself. That's so
Yes.
important.
Yes.
What we
for
put in
sure.
our body absolutely matters. But I'm proud of you. Like at the
Thank
age of
you.
27, sis, like you are doing it. You're a model. You're a fashion designer. You're now an author. And there's probably other things on your resume that we don't even know about. But those are like the top three for
Yes.
you.
Top three. These are my top three that I've been dreaming about since you could even dream. So I'm really, really excited.
So this is what I want you to do right now. Any young ladies out there or even young men that are aspiring to do something, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be with what you're doing, but just, they have a dream. What would you say to them right now?
Man, listen. It starts with you, okay? Nobody can take your dream away. If you want to fly airplanes, whatever you want to do, you can do it. And if somebody tell you can't do it, you better use that as fuel to show them why you can. That's all I can really say. Like, and if you're gonna decide to do something, stick to it and don't do nothing that directly violates what you're trying to do. So stick on the path, stay on the path, be consistent, and don't give up. And take a nap sometime. Like, y'all be wanting to work too hard. I like to work too, but rest. Rest is still working. That 9-hour nap is still working because your brain needs to recharge, regroup. Phones die, batteries die. Your battery is dead. You're done. Go to sleep. That's it. And stay consistent and pray if you're into that. But pray and talk to people. Get out whatever you're feeling and start over. And don't give up.
Man, I love that. You just really said so much right there. Thank you for sharing that.
No problem.
A lot of people need to hear that because, like you said, people are not getting their proper rest out
They're
here.
not. Go to sleep.
Listen,
Go to sleep. I go to sleep.
Me
If y'all-
too.
That's why y'all can't find me. I can't never hang out with you because I'm asleep.
I'm not up past midnight unless I'm getting paid to be somewhere. Outside of that, we
yes.
knocked out.
Well, you better pull up on me at the club. But other than that, I'm going to sleep.
Facts, absolutely. Man, it was such a
Yes.
pleasure to have you here.
This was so fun.
So
Really, thank
fun,
you.
and I definitely am looking forward to doing more with you. Absolutely,
Yes,
like
we definitely should.
you
This
know,
was fun.
maybe when you're out doing something, I can pull up and do some interviews on the spot.
Yes, we could do that.
I would love to do that. You know,
Okay.
just to show you some love.
I love that. I really appreciate you. This was beautiful. You asked some really, you had me thinking over here, girl. Those
Yes.
were beautiful questions. I'm excited about this, y'all, for real.
Most definitely. Well, I know you have a couple of Instagrams. Where can people follow you for you and your modeling and your book and anything
Okay.
else you have going on?
Okay, y'all ready? Get y'all pens, get y'all papers, get y'all notepads, okay? So Published Models TML, that's for the book. Published Models TML, that's the book. That's where you're about to have all the cool, sexy content, some little snippets from the book so you can kind of see. All the information about Published will be on Published Models TML on Instagram. As for me personally, for modeling, that is Azaria Blaze, Azaria Blaze. That's all modeling. Don't ask me about nothing that's not modeling on there, okay? Then we have Azaria LLC. That is a fairly new Instagram, but that will be for my designing. So when I start dropping pieces, that's where you're going to find it. Azaria LLC on Instagram. I think that's all. Mark Rule Media. That's how you find Mark. He a little shy out of it.
Yeah, he didn't want to be on camera,
Mark,
you guys.
Go find Mark at Mark Rule Media. You're going to find him over there. And he does videography and photography, so go over there and handle your business.
Yes.
Okay? So, yes.
And be about your business.
And be about your business.
Be about your business. We ain't playing.
Have some money when you hit him up.
Second question is, I know you have a lot of people that are loving on you, supporting you. Who do you want to shout out to?
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to shout out my mama because, you know what? If it wasn't for her, y'all wouldn't even get to experience this magic, okay? And honestly, besides all that, the cocky stuff because I play too much, but my mom is really just a beautiful person to talk to. Like, I was on the phone with her when I was in the car on the way here, actually, and she's just amazing. Like, she's always supportive. Every time I post something, she's like, wow, you look so beautiful.
Aww.
Like, I just love her so much. So shout out to you, Mom. You're amazing. I don't know how you raised 7 kids so perfectly, but you're doing it. You did it.
Queen.
Yes. It's just giving straight Empress, Queen, Goddess energy. So if you asking me where I got it from, on my mama, I look good. I look fly. Okay?
I know that's right. Yes, man. She got bars over here. You know what I'm saying? You might want to get into doing music too.
Right. I'm a rapper.
That's her new. We adding that to the resume. Anybody else that you want to shout out to?
My siblings, my bestie. Shout out to my siblings. I love you guys so much. You know, and shout out to my bestie Dashka. I love me some Dashka. She's amazing. She keeps me going. I love to talk to her about everything. All my friends, my family. Shout out to y'all. Okay, shout out to the fine men because y'all be like, if you sexy, you know. But you know what? For real. Shout out to all y'all that just be loving on me. Every time I post something, y'all commenting, y'all are DMing me. Y'all buy my books. Y'all showing up. I love y'all. Everybody on the live. I love y'all so much. I appreciate it. I don't know. I'm learning how to receive all the love that I'm giving.
Yes.
So I appreciate y'all tenfold.
You forgot one person.
You.
No, you.
Me.
You.
Shout out to me.
Shout out to yourself for being so dope.
Thank you so much. I feel like I'm always talking about me, so I'm trying to but for real, it's been hard. And you know what? Shout out to me because I do the hard work. I always reality check myself before anybody get a chance to. So that is definitely some major growth coming from my end because I used to be ready to... But I'm not like that no more. You know, we get into the bag and we loving each other now.
Absolutely.
So,
that comes with maturity and growth.
Yes.
I have one last question for you.
Okay,
we are live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. Big Industry's Most Wanted. You got to let the whole world know what makes you the Industry's Most Wanted.
Ooh. Big Azaria Blaze, that charisma, that smile, and as much love as y'all give me, I'm giving back times 100. Okay? That's what makes me Industry's Most Wanted. And it's hair. Get into it.
Yes, the hair is a whole vibe. I just want to rub my fingers through it. I'm so serious. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you for being here. Transfer some good energy.
Yes,
you feel that?
Transfer some good energy.
You feel that? Yes, ma'am.
Love it.
That's my sis right here.
Okay, we besties now. Shout out to my bestie.
Hey, that's my bestie right here. I'm not letting her leave. I'm keeping her here. Okay? We up out of here, y'all.
Thank guys.